Hello, my name is Brendan, coming in live on one of the great microphones of our time. And today I'm going to be making a tier list of all of the Doodle Jump players. I'm going to be, or Doodle Jump multiplayer players to be specific. Only active players. I'm just going to be ranking them all by how good I think they are at the game. Based on just general IQ, backpedaling, movement, and just how difficult they are for me to beat personally. I am, of course, Cosmic 617. I will not be tearing myself on this list. So, yeah, I haven't played too much recently, but I have a pretty good idea on how good all these players are, and I have been coming back to the game recently, so I have a lot of the newer players. I have been able to queue them a few times, so I've gotten a good gist of their skill level. So yeah, for the most part, I feel like I'm a pretty good source for this list. So yeah, and also this is just gonna be me. I have a pretty much a template list I already made, so I'm just gonna be recreating that here basically. So I already pretty much have my thoughts down. So I think these are some pretty. I think these takes are decent. So uh, we're gonna start with a wise rat. Yeah, we're just gonna go in alphabetical order. So we're just gonna start with a wise rat. So we're just gonna start with immediate S tier. Um, Best backpedaling, or maybe not the best, but top three still. Like the highest like doodle jump IQ. Like this guy like knows everything. Like he knows how to like with the UFOs and all the shit. Like this guy, he doesn't miss a beat. Because he's done all this guy, what he does is he runs all of the no springs, no shooting shit like crazy. He's done it more than anyone else, so it's given him like some crazy like game sense in that way. And so he's just really hard to beat. Like he will just pull some crazy stuff out of his ass and win. And so he's probably, I don't know if he's top two or three, but he's certainly top four. I'm only gonna have four players in or I'm only gonna have three players in S tier. So I think he is top three, yeah. I'm gonna have three players in S tier, so just for future reference, I think he is one of the three. I'm gonna say he's still top three at the game. Just such a smart player. Maybe not like the best, like just pure like quick movement, but I don't know. He's still just some of the stuff he does because like the no spring stuff, like he's able to make some adjustments that other players can't. It's just weird to say. So I feel like there's really no area of the game he's bad at. So I feel like he's easy ass. Um, Aleg, he has not been playing this game at all lately. I think he's been playing a little bit. I'm gonna put an A. He was at the beginning of this year arguably top of S first. I'm gonna say he's probably cooled down. He has really not been playing. Um, yeah, with Aleg, I think when he's at his best, when he's playing a lot, and the thing with Aleg, he's very inconsistent day to day. Even when he was at his absolute peak, he'd go from being probably an A tier player on certain days to being literally the best player in the game on others, and it would fluctuate. And when he was really playing every day, it was a lot more often that he was that best player you've ever seen. But I'm gonna say with him playing a bit less, he's probably more of a high A right now. I don't know if he's quite S tier still. If he came back and started playing a ton again, probably going right back up to S. But for now, I'm gonna say he's a high A. For Aleg, he's like the Patrick Mahomes of Doodle Jump. He has pulled some crazy moves out of nowhere. Similar to a wise rat, he's done a ton of no spring, no shooting, so that's given him. But I'd say Aleg, like the stuff he's gained from that is even crazier. Like I've seen this guy pull off some UFO tech, like swooping back down to get sucked into the bottom UFO and then shoot back up on the spring. Get enemy. I've seen some crazy shit from this guy. Like this guy is not. It's not real sometimes. Like actually, like I've lost some way in some ways to this dude, and I'm like literally what just happened. Like him and a wise rat probably, and one more player who we will be getting to, all probably just have like the highest like IQs in the game because of all like the no spring, no shooting shit they've done. So yeah, I think Alec. I think I'm just pure like quick movement, like getting to the ice platform. Again, I'm probably not top three, but backpedaling when he's at his best, probably number one. And like I said, with his game sense from the UFO, he's also the best with UFO tricks by far. Anyway, he never fucks them up. he's literally the #1 UFO trick player in Doodle Jump. So I think for that reason, I'm putting him high A. If he started playing again, he'd move back up to S. But for now, he's high A. Batman first. Just recently came back to the game. I played him one time. I won 10-7. I didn't feel I played very good in that set, to be honest. I feel like he could have won that. It's hard for me to say like right now. I feel like if we're going all time, he'd be an S tier player. Obviously, like him in his prime, he was insane at the game. I'd probably say he's like a top of B right now. I just don't think he's quite in the A tier as things stand. He doesn't really play that much either, even like since his return. But I think he only has like 200, 300 wins. So, or like this year. So I wouldn't say he's quite back in A or S, because keep in mind, this is a multiple year-long break he took. And yeah, and just seeing some of his results, I saw him go, more so even with like Sports FRA, which we'll be seeing where Sports FRA is put on this list. Losing, I think, to Insco, which is expected, because Insco, he's going to, it's not obvious already, he's going to be an S. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like his results are pretty just indicative to me of someone who's like in B tier. And B is not bad. You're going to see I'm pretty harsh with these rankings. We just have 3 of the best players off rip getting ranked. Speaking of pretty harsh ranking, BDD of 60,000 plus wins on this game. Some of the best movement in the game. Just pure movement, some of the best. However, as a player, teetering on D, I think he's a low C. Just no backpedaling, or very minimal backpedaling, which is pretty much the #1 flaw in his game, and he is just a freak. He leaves at 1-0, like no tomorrow. Like it's just bizarre. Like he just doesn't want to play. It's weird. He used to go for longer sets, but now he just a lot of the time it's just one and done. If he wins, he just takes his win like it's like it means something, and leaves 1-0. And if he starts losing, he just doesn't even want to play. So there's really no. It's hard to judge now. Like when he was playing longer sets, I used to think way more highly of BD. I've almost had him be high B or A. I think his movement, he's the only other player that really utilizes spinning in a good way, like I do. So I'm like probably the best player to ever I'm probably the only player to ever utilize spinning across the screen in Doodle Jump, besides BDDF. He just does it more minimally, but he's also the only other player that is able to do it like successfully, right? Like you have Russian Giraffe, he tries the spinning shit, and it does not work. But for BDDF, it's worked out well for him. I mean, he's not a bad player, but just the way he goes about playing the game is just so lame that I feel like he's just a low C. And even if he did play out the sets, I don't know if he moves to B tier just because of the lack of backpedaling. So, yeah, I'm probably going to say he's a C. Almost D, to be honest, just because of how weird he's gotten. But I'm going to say low C. Bismuth 2288. I think he's a low D. I don't think he's F. Yeah, I think he's easily better than Magician. He knows how to backpedal. His movement is just very below average. It's pretty bad. He has easily F tier movement. I'd say his backpedaling is closer to like B. He has B tier backpedaling, but his movement is just really behind, in my opinion, and I think it just hurts him consistently. And for me, I feel like he's a really easy out, but I can see why he'd be a nightmare for much worse players like Magician. I mean, he's gotten compliments from like Insco. I know his backpedaling has improved greatly, and he does get solid results over players you wouldn't think so. He beats Sports FRA at times. He's gotten great results over, obviously, Magician, Riker Feel, who I think most people would say is better than Bismuth. So for this reason, I'm going to say he's D tier. I do not think he's F, but I think C is definitely a different level of player than what Bismuth is currently. Chip E. F tier. Holy shit, I forgot what Chip E, bro. This guy's he's dog shit. This guy sucks. He's fucking horrible. This guy's absolutely terrible at the game, like beyond, like, oh my goodness, he is awful. He has like 70,000 wins, and he only one and dones, and he sucks. Like it's actually incredible. Some of the worst skill to playtime ratio in gaming history. Chippy, my goodness. Covidity. This is Seaman Can. Gonna go top of. He doesn't really play that much now either. No, I'm gonna go bottom of that. Seaman Can. His connection is absolutely ruining him right now. If we're talking all time, I mean, one of the most consistent, great players ever. Like literally a Mount Rushmore Doodle Jump multiplayer player. But as of right now, he doesn't play quite as much or near as much as he used to at all because of his connection just failing him. So I'm gonna say his skill is probably somewhere in mid to low A. Obviously, still elite backpedaling. His movement isn't the greatest. It's not the number one, number two, but it's top five. It keeps up just fine. It's never a flaw. Backpedaling is so creative. He is great backpedaling. I mean, this guy, when he's at his best, he could be the best backpedaler as well. There's a lot of people that you could probably say that for, but he just very consistent. He is the marvel of consistency in this game. This guy, he doesn't really make mistakes. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of how I've always viewed him. Like he's just a very consistently hard player to beat. Like there's no easy wins against this guy. Like that's pretty much how I've always seen Seaman Can. When he's at his best, like last year, I'd say even just before the lag started happening, he was easily an S tier player. I just think with him playing a bit less, I think A tier is a fair ranking for Seaman Can. Still one of the greats, obviously. Ed Kakani is C tier. I was gonna say B. And he might be B in skill. He might be around par back and forth, but he plays so frequently that I just can't give it to him. And he almost never wins sets. Every time he comes back, he just loses a set. It's like me or Insco. So it's yeah, I can't really give him B. But this man is 86 years old. All right, so realistically, he might be S tier for that shit. All right, 80K Doodle Jump wins. Okay, I don't know. I might have pulled 86 out of my ass. He's old though. He's really old. All right, but he's an old ass dude. So that's crazy that he's still this good to be in. He's still not easy out. His movement is good. His backpedaling it's weird. His backpedaling sometimes is it'll surprise you, but sometimes it's very shoddy. Sometimes it's just pretty bad. It's just not backpedaling. So he's kind of a confusing player. But I think overall, I don't think he's quite on the level of B tiers. I think he's definitely better than BDF. He's a high C, BDF's a low C. But I don't think I can put Ed in B tier. If he played more, he could maybe get to A tier, bro. With how little he plays and how good he still is, maybe. But yeah, he just movement's good. The backpedaling's just not there for me. Enough for me to move him out of C. Frito Blue, literally, one of the worst players, and probably the worst player to ever touch the game. My goodness, this guy has serious mental derangement or something. There's something deeply wrong with this man. All right, he will never stop shooting. I think he has a shooting macro, to be serious. I think he actually has a shooting macro for some reason. He has directional shooting off, so he's always pointing straight up shooting. And he has 30,000 wins on this game. God knows how many losses. And what he'll do is you queue him once. He'll play like a total idiot, lose, 1-0. He'll leave, and then he'll sit in the queue, and he'll queue you and leave for the next hour. He will just never stop. It's a nightmare. This guy is just a freak of nature. There's something deeply, deeply wrong with Frito Blue, and I mean it. He has deep-rooted problems somewhere. All right, that just had to be said. Okay, Gus Messi. D tier. He's one and done. He's the unicorn of the game. He shows up twice a month. He's not bad, but he never plays. He might be a little harder to beat than Bismuth, but this guy never plays the fucking game. I've never seen him backpedal his move, which is pretty good. If he actually played, maybe he gets C tier. But just a unicorn, not an F tier, not horrible game, not bad, but not good either. He's D tier. Hammy. This dude has 36,000 wins. I've only started seeing him recently. He's fucking horrible. He's worse than Magician. I have no trouble beating him at all. He is he's really easy to beat. I beat him 8-0. He is. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was better at first, but no, he's not very good. Just his movement is just not there. He can kind of backpedal, but his movement's just not there at all. It's kind of like Bismuth. He's a lot worse. Hansbanger. In terms of like actual skill, this dude might be like genuinely B or A, but he plays like such a freak. Like he refuses to play, leaves at 1-0, does all this shit, cuts his Wi-Fi, cuts the connection. Unfortunately, he has to go in C tier because he's just not even close to as bad as the people in this tier, and he's probably better than BDDF. But yeah, good backpedaling, good movement, good single player, but just refuses to play the game normally. Refuses to take a loss. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. I can't put him any higher than low C. Um, Haughty Fran. He's a he's a sacky. He's a shitter. Okay, that's a little mean. Haughty Fran's not horrible, but I don't think I can put him D tier. I think D tier is too high. He doesn't play that much, and he can be really easy sometimes. Sometimes he'll surprise you. Sometimes he'll like actually just have really good movement, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" Like, he'll be like better than a magician. But that's not often enough for me to take him out of F tier. So Haughty Fran is in F. Insco is top of S right now of the players that are on the list currently. Yeah, just very good backpedaling, very good movement. Uh, has like 8 different renditions of how he can play the game with the shaking, the spinning, just playing like it's crazy. Like he has and the shooting as well. He has the most iconic like gimmick, maybe besides Vink's song with his constant shooting. Um, and obviously, right now he is currently grinding Doodle jump at literally a rate that no other human has in human history. Literally, no one's ever played the game this much. He is getting more wins right now this year than anyone has ever gotten. Like I think he is almost at the point of breaking how many Vink got in all of last year in like 2 weeks. So like in 5 months of this year, he got as many wins as Vink did all of last year, which is completely insane. Um, yeah, he's just top of S. I mean, he does everything very well. His one problem is he still has pretty much kind of just the inevitable like fundamental misunderstanding of bad backpedaling. I don't know if he'll ever truly like fully get over that. And that's like literally the one thing that holds him back. Uh, but that's literally like his only flaw as a player. I feel like overall he's still just high S tier player. Like literally, he just has probably like a bit of a below average among like the top players. He has a below average sense of which backpedals are bad. That's pretty much my only critique of his game. Iron Werewolf, dog shit. Uh, Hammy's better than you. Yeah, you're just a little worse than Hammy. It doesn't really play anymore, to be honest. I don't know why they're. I don't even know why I included them. I guess I played a good bit in like January, start of the year, but like, yeah, just they have 9K wins. They're just really easy to beat. There's really nothing to say. Like they're just really bad. Um, this guy, I don't know who the fuck they are, but they just started appearing, and I played them once, and they were pretty fucking good. Um, they had like 30, 40K wins, so I guess they played before. Insco also said they were very good. I actually like their team a lot. I'm gonna put them above BDDF. BDDF, yeah, they actually like stayed too for longer than BDDF ever would. So honestly, I'm willing to put them like a high up in C tier because they were good. They were backpedaling. They knew how to play the game. Like they knew how to play Doodle. So, uh, yeah, I'm I'm actually yeah I was impressed. I was impressed with it. So I'm putting them in C tier. Joker. This guy sucks right now. This guy's really bad. Um, I'll give him benefit. He's probably better than Iron Werewolf. Probably. Is he better than Hammy? Can I say confidently? I can't confidently say he's better than Hammy. I only played him like one game, but I wise ref sent 8-0 of him, so I'm gonna assume he's ass now. Although everyone 8-0 Hammy, so it's probably not worse than Hammy. Nobody's worse than Hammy. I highly had he's worse than Hammy, but he's probably close. Yeah, he needs to lock back in and improve. But yeah, he just came back to the game after years of being absent, like 4+ years, and he's totally washed. So he needs to lock in. Joppa Drill is a B tier. Jabba Drill's a B tier. He knows good understanding of backpedaling. His movement for me is still probably C tier. It's worse than BDDF, Edgani, Hansmayer. Definitely better than Bismuth. But like, yeah, he probably has D to C tier movement, almost A tier backpedaling. He's very good at backpedaling now. But yeah, not an easy opponent to beat. Fun player to verse, good guy. I feel like just B tier, bottom of B tier fits him pretty well. I think that's a good rank for Jabba Drill. Jerky. I haven't played this guy in a minute, but I played him a lot. Jerky is ass though. He is worse than Chippy. Yeah, he's just really bad. There's really nothing to say. He's a bad player, but he plays a while. He's honorable. He plays long sets, so that's chill. He's really ass at the game. Kenny Ojak with D. He staged for like one game. I've never really seen him backpedal. He just kind of swinging around and shoots all the time. Pretty good movement, honestly. Probably like C to B tier movement, but I just haven't seen him play enough for me to justify any higher rank. I can put him in the rank of C. Definitely better than Bismuth, but I'm gonna keep him in D tier for now until I see more out of him. Magician, the king of F tier, is the Magician from Lemur Valley. This guy, for anyone who has somehow made it to this point in the video without knowing anything about the Doodle Jump multiplayer community, he has 105,000 wins on this game and has never improved in any way, shape, or form. His movement is like high D. It's like okay movement. He has no clue how to backpedal except for like once in a blue moon. It's F tier backpedaling, F tier IQ. He makes the dumbest mistakes time and time again. It's kind of mind boggling that he is an enigma of a being. Like I do not know how you could stay this skill level with that many wins on the game. Like I have truthfully no idea. But yeah, he is F tier. In all fairness to Magician, I love him because he plays forever. He plays like he's willing to improve, right? He plays sets to like fucking 50 and he'll lose every game. He doesn't give a shit. Alright? But the thing is, he's just been doing this for years. He's not improving, so I don't know if he's just like a masochist or something. I have no idea. I don't know if he enjoys losing, because I just don't know if he has any will to improve in the game, because I feel like if he did, he would have been able to figure something out by now. So yeah, he's better than, I'll give him credit, he's better than everyone else in this tier, but he is F tier. He is absolutely F tier. Marta Blonde is probably fucking worse than 3W. Genuinely. She has like 15,000 wins. He's absolutely horrible. Oh my god. Marta Blonde is really, really bad at this game. Like, actually like 15,000 wins for nothing. Like, the skill of like someone who just downloaded. Like, it's crazy. She's easily worse than 3W, bro. Easily. Oh my god, she's so bad. MN Sui. I'm going to say top of B. I think he's top of B. Good movement, subpar backpedaling, but very good movement. A to almost S tier movement. His lag kind of fucks over like everyone, so that's kind of just how it is with him. He kind of just lags to victory. But I still think he's a very good player. I always put him higher than most, and I don't have a good enough record against him to justify putting him any lower. So I'm going to say he's a top of B tier player. I don't think he's A by any means. I don't think his backpedaling is near at that level, but he's very consistent, very good movement, and in my opinion, probably better than, he plays enough that he's played a lot recently, and I think that he's definitely better than coming off like 3 years of retirement, Batman first. I think I could say that pretty confidently. So I'm going to put MN Sween top of B. I think he's a pretty good player. Empot than any. They've been playing a good bit lately. They've actually been going for longer sets, and I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of that. Empot. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go bottom of C. No. They're more honorable than Hansmayer. Maybe a little worse than Hansmayer, but they actually play the fucking game, so I'll give them that. Probably a little worse than BDBF, though. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. Empot, they're good movement, very good movement. They can backpedal. It's happened. I've seen it, but it's rare. But the movement's very good. They're not easy to beat. They can beat you in sets. They used to just one and done. Like when they first came back in one skill, they were just one and done it. But now, now they're actually going to like longer sets. So it seems like they actually have some willingness to improve, which is really good because they, again, like I said, their base skill coming back to the game is just not bad at all. Like their movement is good. So I have them in C tier. I don't think they're on the level of D at all. I think they're pretty good. And yeah, I hope they keep playing more. Keep playing more. I think I said I think they're pretty good like fucking 20 times. I didn't even realize I'm an idiot. Okay. Miss Akka. I've played her like twice, but she's on the weekly every week, so she is an active player. She is absolute ass. Just to be frank, probably. Is she worse than Marta? Maybe better than Marta. A little better than Marta, but yeah, very, very, very bad player. Oh, there's another player. I don't know if they're on this list. Okay, I just wanted to see if Twinkle.Toes08 was on this list. I just remembered that's a player I forgot. I saw them a few times and they're on weekly every week, but they're irrelevant enough. It doesn't really matter that I forgot them. Alright, but yeah, Miss Akka is just bad. And they're up to. Nadia Moose, new player. New player. Seen them a lot lately. They seem to have this willingness to improve, too. And I'm going to give them credit right now. I think they're like here. I think they're better than Handy. I think they're pretty decent. Or I'm not saying, okay, they're decent for a new player. For a new account, they're pretty decent. Like, they're doing pretty good. They're moving up F tier pretty quickly. I think they're worse than Magician and Haughty, but I think Nadia Moose, actually, pretty promising new player. Big fan. Big fan of Nadia Moose. So, I hope they keep playing. Because I am a fan of new players getting into the game. And I think they only have like 700 wins or something, so they're honestly doing really good for their skill level. I read for their playtime right now. Pluto Berlin 1. It's like the OG magician, bro. I'll put him right next to him. Probably a little worse right now. Pluto Berlin literally just plays the same as magician, but he doesn't like jump off and do as much like completely retarded shit. Like he's just bad. He's just like actively bad. And he doesn't play as long, so he's like less honorable. So he's just like a slightly worse magician. Like there's really no. I'm kind of blanking. I don't really know what to say. It's Pluto Berlin. There's really no difference between the two. Besides, like he just plays less honorably, and is like he doesn't shoot all the time. Magician shoots like 24/7. I was like totally blanked. It's Pluto Berlin. Like this guy, he hasn't played in fucking a minute. Wait, no, he's on the weekly right now. I was like for a second just wondering why he was even on the list at all. But no, he's been on the monthly or the weekly like all year. And I queued him like twice, so I guess it is fair. But yeah, he's still just as bad as he always was. I don't know why I actually just like tweaked out live there. Anyone who's still watching, they just heard me tweak out live over Pluto Berlin. Dead ass. Alright, QWUK no 6. This fucking guy sucks. He's got 130,000 wins. Some of the worst playtime to skill ratio ever, bro. This guy is just not good. His movement is like D to C, and his backpedaling is like C. Like, he's just the most mid player ever. But he plays like a bitch. Like he leaves at 1-0 like a freak. He doesn't even have any willingness to improve. I think the dude's like 60 years old. I'm talking a little crazy. It's true though. Like he just for 130,000 wins, this guy just doesn't win sets. I beat him like 10-1 with like 1/15 his wins. Fucking how many times? Insco like 10-0s him every day. Like this dude's just not good. Like it's just what it is. And like couple that with like now he's like dodging and like only going to 1-0, like being weird. Like yeah, and he doesn't even play that much anymore. So like yeah, he's easily D tier. He's not even C. Riker Field. Riker. Decent at backpedaling, just moves pretty bad, and like lose like an idiot a lot. He just like never wins. I don't know if I can take him out of D tier. I don't know if he's C. He's probably worse than QBKF, but Yeah, he's just like a D tier. I don't know. His skill set's not that bad. He just does not win games. It's like weird. Like, this guy just never wins. That's kind of just like all it is. I don't know. Russian giraffe. Russian giraffe. He stole Warfus's name. Ooh, we'll get to Warfus soon. Russian giraffe is like actually like top of F. He's actually not. I almost put him D, but he just falls like an idiot so much that I cannot take him anywhere out of F. But I think he's better than Magician. He's way more interesting to play than Magician. This guy, he's just as honorable, and his play style is super unique. He does the spinning, and I'm a fan of what he's up to. The problem is he has like 30k wins, so I'm just gonna assume he's probably unfixable and probably gonna live in F to D tier forever. But maybe he can improve. I don't know. I like him more than Magician though. He's not a horrible player. Well, I mean, he's an F. He's pretty bad. I mean, I never like lose to him, but like. I mean, yeah, I honestly never see him like win games, but like, I don't know, he's fun. I'm putting him top of that. Sports FRA, Sports FRA, most number one Doodle jump, number one wins, 150k, the only player with 150,000 wins in this game. All that to be top of C tier. Oh man, this is a crazy take. Actually, I don't even know if it's a crazy take. It might be a crazy take to him if he's watching, but anyone else, uh, yeah. How do I explain this? So a little over a year ago, I'd say he was here or here, and in 2022 he was also here. However, since then he has somehow cascaded all the way to here, and it's because he's just started doing some weird thing where even if he's not, we thought it was because of lag, but I'm not confident it's why. Even if he gets a good start, he goes for the most egregious backpedals consistently. Like he just has no like care for if it's like obviously like a backpedal that's not gonna work in any circumstance. He will just do it anyways. Like it's totally crazy. Coupling that with at the beginning, he's tried to win games by like just off syncing the path. Like he'll just go on a different path in the hopes that it'll bring him up faster instead of like actually doing it with any logical basis. And it wins him some games, but it loses him a lot more. So these two big flaws. He's just goes for the worst backpedals ever, all the time. Like no one goes for more bad backpedals than Sports FRA. He's the king of over backpedaling. The king of over backpedaling. And he needs to fix that aspect of his game to ever improve again because he just has no idea when is right to backpedal. And the thing is, sometimes it works. The thing is, he's very capable, right? He knows like the really good backpedals. He knows like the crazy ones. He knows how to make plays to win games. Sometimes you'll be versing him, and he'll just get you. It'll be like, holy shit, am I versing the old Sports FRA? Is he back? But until he fixes the backpedaling, until he stops trying to do the weird offsetting the shit at the start, he's just not good. And he's not gonna be good until he fixes that. Like, he's not hard to beat anymore. He's like a 10-3, genuinely. And he doesn't really stay that long ever. So yeah. For all the playtime he's put in, I know the skill is there. I know it is. But right now he's C tier. He's C tier. Stevie84844. This guy gets thousands of wins every fucking year. People play him, but not me. I've never played him once. I don't know how the hell it's even possible. It shouldn't even be physically possible. Maybe I've never played this guy once. I could probably tier him. I was gonna move him back here, but I could probably just tier him off of what other people say. From what I hear, he is like a D tier. He's like a not F. He's not bad. He has 20k wins. He's not like a bad player, but from what I hear, he's nothing. Just nothing really special. It's like a mid to low D tier type of player, and so I'm just gonna put him there just so he's included on the list because this is what like multiple players are telling me, so I'm just gonna assume it's true. I don't think they'd be lying. The new guy. He doesn't play multiplayer very often at all. Neither does Tyler, but I wanted to include them both. I'll do them back then. I wanted to include them both because I don't know. I just wanted to. I'm sure they're gonna watch the video and they probably like to know what I think. So I figured I would, and I versed them a fair bit. Tyler, I'd say at least has played a piece of it. New guy not quite as much, but I'd versed him a few times. So the new guy, I think he felt quite similar. I think he had better movement than Bismuth, but I think Bismuth would beat him. I'm gonna put him like here and D. I think the new guy, and I think Tyler is like pretty much the same. Just probably a little bit better. I think they're both like mid D tier at multiplayer. Both have good movement, good like sense for it. They won't fall, mind you. But yeah, just like not quite like as quick as like they don't have that multiplayer like sense. Like they just don't like they're just not quite as quick on everything. Uh, they don't. They do have a bit of trouble incorporating uh, like the backpedaling into I guess like multiplayer consistently, like at the level of the multiplayer players. So that's probably what keeps them like D tier. If either of them played uh 2,000 more multiplayer games, 3,000, Tyler and Louis, I would see just skyrocketing right up to like B and A. Like really, like they have. It's so easy to untap that potential if they ever want to. Just for now, I think they're both like mid D's, mid D tier players, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna put them for now. I think Bismuth, just being per multiplayer, I think the way he incorporates background in multiplayer, I think it makes him. I think he would beat. Well, this he has beat Tyler, and I think he probably would beat the new guy. So, I put them. I rank them here. To my left. To my left. I'm gonna be honest. Incio has sworn to me this guy is getting better. I don't see it. I can't move him out of T tier. He's easier than yeah. I'm gonna put him D. Third back. I think QWK and Riker are way harder to beat than to my left. I made a whole downfall video on this guy. He just hasn't gotten any better for me. He used to be literally like an A tier player, like literally just last year. He has completely fallen off, completely inexplicably. He just cannot move like consistently. Like it's jittery now. Like he can backpedal, but like it's like his movement's just so freakish, and like he just falls and loses. Like he just doesn't win. Like I like beat this guy every time, never loses. Man. Like he cannot win unless you're like actually like help him. Like I'm sorry, like he's just not good anymore. I cannot. I can't put him any higher than D tier, bro. Like I think genuinely, I just can't. Vlad. He's better than Frito, better than Jerky. Probably better than Chip right now. Probably put him here. Even with Hammy, I think Hammy's a little better. I'll put Vlad mid F. Newer player, not too much to say. He has a decent understanding of the game. He's just learning and improving. But he only has like 200 wins, so it's like hard for me to really like judge that much. And he doesn't stay in very long sets. I think if he wants to improve, uh, Vlad, he needs to play longer sets like consistently, like daily. He needs to play like sets like 10, 20, like over and over. Like you need to like actually like really throw yourself out the wall in this game in order to improve. That's really my take. But yeah, so I'm going even with Hammy, so I'll put him right next to him. But I think Hammy is definitely. I think his mentality for the game is better, so I would say Hammy. And I do think Hammy is just a better player right now, but I think Vlad easily could become better. And I think Vlad definitely has the potential to be like a B, C tier type player, just until he plays more. I just don't see it happening. Vink. S tier. Top of S. Vink is the best player probably to ever touch the game. His movement is probably top one, probably better than mine. His backpedaling is the most consistent I've seen. Still, he might not have the most variety. Actually, that's not even true. He probably does have the highest variety of backpedals. He might have the most varied like bag of backpedals, and he like completes them at the highest rate. He knows every UFO trick. His misleading is number one. His game sense is number one. He almost never falls. I mean, there's really nothing like else to ask for with Vink. Like he is just the most complete player in the game, in my opinion, and has been for quite some time now. and he has like the most iconic, like besides maybe Insco's shooting, he has like the most iconic thing in the game with his little song he plays every time he goes up on you. So yeah, I think Vink. I think he's an easy S tier on the tier list. Easy top of S, the best player in the game right now. This is the top three, by the way. There's not going to be anyone else in S. So I think Vink, Insco, and Wise Rat are the three best players at the moment. Werfus is absolute dog shit. Oh my god. This guy's like 11,000, 12,000 wins, and actually, if anyone who hasn't played Doodle Jump downloaded the game right now, they would be better than Werfus. You probably 10-0 him. This guy is actually, it's astounding how awful he is in the game. And he has like 10,000 wins in the iPad version. This guy's like fucking 25,000 wins on Doodle Jump multiplayer, and he's literally, I feel like Marta Blonde probably 10-0s him. Like, I'm telling you, anyone watching this video could download the game and beat Werfus immediately after he has 25k wins in the game. Like, it's actually astounding. Like, he has to be like disabled or something. There's something deeply wrong with Werfus. I mean it. All right. Worrisome Mountaineer. I haven't played him in a minute. I played him a lot, but he hasn't been active in a little bit. But he was very active previously. I don't really know, to be honest. I think he's definitely worse than Iron Werewolf. Yeah. Honestly, he's really fucking easy to beat. I feel like he's like chippy. I think him and Iron Werewolf are like two sides of the same coin. Probably not. Chippy's a little better. I'll put Worrisome above Jerky. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's where I'm going to put Worrisome out. He's really not a lot to say. Just very below average player. There's literally nothing like interesting about him. He plays a while. Played a good while. Every time you queue him, he'll play you a good amount of games. So I like that about him. But yeah, just not good at the game. He has like 5,000 wins. X Mogi, the last player to tier. X Mogi X, probably my favorite player in the game, dude. This is my favorite player to queue. Dude's a good sport. If he leaves, it's because of lag. It's pretty obvious. He's been playing forever just for the love of the game, and I'm gonna go out and say I think he really kind of fell off last year. Okay. I think last year there were times where he was bordering on C tier. His movement was really subpar at times, and I was really beating him like 10-3 like every time. Like he became a lot easier of an out for me. I can't lie, but in 2026 we have a dead ass seen the comeback of Xmogi. I'm putting this dude in low A. I played him the other day. First of all, in February he beat me 10-3. And that shit sent me that shit had me spiraling. That shit drove me crazy. That was one of the craziest things that ever happened to me. I'm just saying, I cannot believe I lost to that man 10-3. But I think props. He outplayed me. He was excellent. And since that day, I've felt his movement improve. He's been playing a lot more this year. He's over 1,000 wins this year. I've seen his movement improve because he was moving like a grandpa last year, right? He really didn't play the game very much. He was moving like a fucking grandpa, and that's why he was losing a lot of games. His backpedaling never really left him, and now I've seen the movement improve. But he's also become this like wicked backpedaler where he's like doing all these crazy backpedals on you and shit, and like I've never seen in my life. And it's like, okay, Xbox, I guess you're just discovering them now. Like, okay, I don't know where we're pulling these from. Like, this dude is fucking good. Like, I might. No. He's not better than Sandman. But like, he is, dude. He is back. Xmogi is back in big 2026. Like, I was fucking impressed. I think I only beat him like 6-4. And it was purely due to lag the other day. So I want to queue him again. I was able to queue him again, but I was in class, so I couldn't finish out the set. But seriously impressed by Xmogi. I think he is back to being an A-tier player. I think he's one of the best in the game still. Obviously, all time, one of the greatest ever. But yeah, right now I think he's earned himself back into being A-tier. So yeah, that is my list of the Doodle Jump players. Every Doodle Jump multiplayer player. currently. I think this is a pretty good list. I think I had a pretty fair ranking. I'm pretty harsh, I guess. I know. I mean, I not a lot in the the S to B, a lot in F, but I think it's just the truth. To be honest, I think I'm just going off of objectiveness of skill, and I think these are the tiers work. And the further up you go, the less people there are. I think just how it is. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. This is my tier list. Screenshot it, send it everywhere. Uh, yeah, thank you all so much for watching this, and I will see you all next time. Bye.